Tony Hawk's Underground came out in 2003 for PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, Game Boy Advance, and the PC. I played a lot of games in my childhood, and a lot of them made me into the person that I am today. Need for Speed, Dance Dance Revolution, Grand Theft Auto, and especially the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater franchise. I will definitely be getting to all of the Tony Hawk games in the future, and some of them might be in out of order in how I review them, so just humor me while that goes on. So, I don't know what it was back in 2003, but somehow 2 games in the same year came out with the title Underground in it. I guess that just makes it more edgier, I guess. This release of Tony Hawk ended up being a big fan favorite for a lot of people. Primarily, I believe that was because of the inclusion of an actual storyline in the game. The story is that you and your childhood friend, Eric Sparrow, are trying to make it out from Jersey and become professional skateboarders. You, the main character, want to go about it the most legitimate way possible, while your friend Eric will do anything to make it, even if that means stabbing you in the back. The best thing about the story is really the fact that you get to create your own character. This was always a thing in the Tony Hawk games, but this just made it more meaningful because you saw your character actually portrayed in a full-fledged story mode this time. This for me was my first experience actually having a lot of full control and customization for a character in a video game. This is what I look for in a lot of video games today as well. Don't get me wrong, I love certain games that it doesn't let you do that, like Uncharted or Assassin's Creed where you have to play a specific looking character. I still love those games, but games that let you have more creative control just stick out to me more. That's why I love the Saints Row video games, and I can't wait to get to that franchise down the road. Now, when this game came out, the biggest feature was being able to get off your board and walk around. You can climb onto roofs and get to higher elevation to set up tricks and newer lines. Now, the controls at this point are fine up until it actually makes you get off your board. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the ability to be able to get off your board because it gives off a little timer that goes down before it finishes off your combo. But the controls while you walk around are very wonky. It is very directional, and the camera isn't the greatest when trying to get onto ladders and climb to specific locations that the game makes you go to. But regardless, it is a nice new feature that was added. Now, the way this game does activities is you must walk up to these characters that will give you a description as to what you're about to do. Now, these activities that the game makes you do are stupid as hell. At least half of them are. This game went from being Tony Hawk's Underground to Jackass Underground, because that's just what it feels like. Half the time I feel like I am watching something that would be presented in a Jackass format. Now, I get that some of the people that are in this game are from Jackass, specifically Bam Margera, so that really doesn't help. But whenever you are introduced to a new location in the game, you have a number of tasks you have to do to be able to progress through the story, and some of these tasks are so fucking stupid. A lot of these are look for these things that are around the map, find your drunk buddies, drive this car or this stupid fucking blip. A lot of bullshit that has nothing to do with skateboarding. Then people will argue, well, you're on a skateboard while you're doing them, man. Well, I could be on a fucking pogo stick, but that's not the game that we're playing now, is it? Stupid ass objectives like this shouldn't be in here. Not only that, but some of the objectives they have no choice to do are some of the most tedious and frustrating tasks ever. Like when trying to escape from Moscow and you have to avoid the guards and you somehow just keep failing every time and you have no idea what you are doing wrong. A lot of this is just trial and error, and I am one of those people that I feel like I shouldn't have to fail a mission or objective first to be able to know how to do it moving forward. It should be self-explanatory and stressless. I was having a damn near existential crisis playing some of these objectives because of how idiotic they can be. And oh, apparently Eric is the devil somehow because he can just summon fire whenever he wants to knock you down in the last level of the story. Fuck this game. Now, on a real note, this game really does feel great whenever you're just riding around and performing tricks and sick new lines. The locations in this game are very well done, with adding some variety by going from your hometown in New Jersey to Tampa, Manhattan, Hawaii, professional skate parks, and being able to create your own parks with the creator tool. This was also the start of being able to create your own tricks as well. The editor isn't that bad. You definitely have a lot of options to be able to string other tricks together in one single move. I didn't really mess with this tool really, I just stuck with the main game's tricks. On top of creating your own character, you also get to trick out your own deck with custom graphics, which I think is pretty damn cool honestly. It just gives your character in the game more personality. The music in the game is obviously really good as well, from classic hip hop to rock and roll. Once you beat the story, you get access to some secret characters that you can use in free play, like Gene Simmons from Kiss and also the Invincible Iron Man. I always love this part of the Tony Hawk games, just being a bit ridiculous and a bit over the top. And no, I am not contradicting myself when I'm saying that, along with the jackass stuff I was saying earlier, because that is not over the top, that is just dumbass shit. So, how does this game hold up 17 years later? Well, I'm not sure how my adolescent mind thought it was cool or okay to deal with just some of the jackass-esque things in the game, but that certainly doesn't hold up well for me now these days. But overall, hey, the game is still good. I love watching the cutscenes, and the creation tools are amazing to use because it gives you so much full creative control. This is certainly one of my favorite Tony Hawk games, but we'll definitely talk about one of my very best and favorite Tony Hawk games when we get to that in the future. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Pedro Ordonez, also known as Gamelight 7. Please subscribe, comment, like, thumbs up. Do whatever you guys can to support this channel. Let me know what you guys would like to see me review next in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.